Well, it's that time again. Outer Points Productions is about to go live with another Knockout Challenge match. Join me, Little Cheddar, and my guest live at the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, as we will be delivering some of the best mediocre commentary in the business. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the match, and don't forget to jump in the chat and say hello. Please take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that like button, and share it with all your friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you right after this word from our fabulous sponsors.
Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet in the Port of Sheboygan is Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader, running the most trips and catching the most fish. Enjoy great fishing for trout and salmon aboard one of our 6 fully equipped modern charter boats with experience and professional crews. See why Dumper Dan's is the most popular name in the industry. We offer fishing and lodging packages featuring the best in riverfront condos and hotel accommodations. Half or 3/4 day trips available, so call to make your reservations today or log on to dumperdan.com. Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet, Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader.
Welcome, everyone, to a messed up camera on my face. It's all right. You could sit and talk to Chris for a little bit. Chris can do our introduction.
Good evening, everybody.
Hey, we got it. All right. We got it semi-working, so we're not going to worry about it too much. Let's try that again. Welcome, everyone, to Outer Points Productions and the Ultimate KO 8-Ball Challenge. We are in the midst of round number 1. Actually, tonight is the last match of round number 1. So we're going to be doing a redraw later on tonight, something like that. Man, that camera is just driving me insane. Hang on a second, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Some days it's good, and other days it wants to be a little funky.
Some days you're the windshield, some days you're the bug. Today we have a bug. Anywho, where are we?
Last round of the, or last match of the first round?
Yeah, we're at the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, too.
Yes, we are.
This is Outer Points Productions. Obviously, you know that already, otherwise you wouldn't be tuning in. We have, from Fond du Lac area, Mr. Dave Peters, taking on from Kewanee, way up north, Mr. Paul Olszewski in this Ultimate 10-Ball. Yeah. So I am going to get out to the table. That's like one of the worst introductions I think I've ever done on this stream.
That's all right. It's all Adam G's fault.
It probably
for tuning in, messing things up.
This was normally I'm here like an hour ahead of each match at least, and I came flying in at about 20 minutes too.
Yeah, Roger said you got here like 5 minutes before I did.
So, anywho,
that's not like Dale.
No,
lots
of things going on today.
He must be feeling spunky today.
Spunky, yes.
I got this under control. I don't need to be here early. Everything will just work.
Yeah,
as usual.
Another lesson learned. All right, Chris is going to go over the rules with you while I go do the same thing with the players. So, shall return.
Adam, I'd keep the video so you can watch the games, but I'd dump the audio. Maybe. At least while Dale's in the booth. Anyways, welcome to our Ultimate KO format. We started out with a 32-player field. After tonight, we'll be down to 16. Single elimination, hence why we'll be down to 16. UPL 10-ball rules. A couple UPL for Ultimate Pool League rules, except for a couple minor modifications we do for the tournament. We are playing, I would say, normal 10-ball rules, so it's call all your shots, no slop, no early 10s. So if you can use the 10 in the combo, but then you have to spot the 10. So don't hook yourself behind it during the spot. And we allow 45 seconds after the break for players to take a quick look at the rack, make a game plan in their head, switch their break cue with their playing cue. Alternate breaks. So we'll have the player's leg to see who gets the first break. Best 2 out of 3 sets. I am not sure off the top of my head yet if there's a spot. So for the moment, I'm going to go with a 30-minute match. You have to win 2 out of 3 30-minute matches. If a player wins one set, another player wins another set, and they tie a set, then we'll go to a 6-ball shootout, and the fastest person to run out 6 balls will win the match. I mentioned the 30-second shot clock. 1 extension per rack, so you can have 1 30-second extension per rack. If there is a spot, like I said, I'm not sure if there's what the Fargos are between the 2 gentlemen. Because I thought Dale had somebody here tonight, so I didn't research it a little bit. So I was excited that he called me up, said, hey, come on down. So here I am. But if there is a game spotted, let's say there's 2 games spotted, we will add 6 minutes, 3 minutes per game spotted to the match clock. So it could be like a 36-minute match. But for the moment, I'm going to go with a 30-minute match. So yeah, we spot 1 game per 50 points spread in Fargo ratings. So yeah, if a player gets a 2-game spot, or let's say Paul's giving up a -2 to Dave, he will also get 6 minutes added to the match clock to try and make up that and still come out ahead at the end of the 36 minutes. And then, of course, no jump cues, so that makes playing safeties a little more interesting, especially in rotation, because it'll force you to kick and or masse for your hits. So yeah, no jumpy cues. So that's it for the written up rules. A couple other rules we have. Let me get rid of them. As in, I believe even in 10 ball, if the cue ball and its object ball or any ball is married, you have to shoot away at a 90-degree angle. You cannot shoot at a 45, whether you're jacked up or at an angle or trying a funky English spin. Not allowed. That is a foul. You have to shoot away from the ball that is married to. What else can I think of for rules off the top of my head? You have to shoot out of the kitchen on a scratch off the break. So if a player breaks and scratches, you shoot out of the kitchen. If a player breaks and throws the cue off the table, then it is ball in hand anywhere on the table. Another UPL funky rule. I think that's about it. Alternate breaks, shoot out of the kitchen. Yeah, I think that's everything. So, who's all in? Hello, Kyle. Hello, Roger. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Brian. Adam G. Welcome. Sometimes I think Dale just loves to hear himself talk about rules. But I get it. Trying to be very transparent, take away any questions if possible. Try and cover all the scenarios. We're talking about jumping because one of the rules in UPL is technically the cue ball cannot leave the table. But what Dale was just pointing out there with the 8 blocking the 4, if you want to attempt to try and jump the cue off the rail and pocket the 4, we will allow that. It's a hard shot. I used to be somewhat efficient at it back in the day 20 years ago, but now that you got jump cues in that, not so much off the rail jumps. Here's where he's talking. Excuse me, sorry. That's where he's talking about if the balls are married, you have to shoot away from it at a 90-degree angle. You can't shoot at it at 45. Now, here's another goofy rule. Let's say you're on the 4, and the cue ball and the 4 ball are actually married and touching. You can pocket that 8 ball and keep shooting. It's a legal shot. That is a goofy UPL rule. Weird. So how else is everybody doing this Saturday afternoon? Anybody get outside, do something for a little while? Me, I had to go this morning and go to the Dodge dealer and get a new key fob made for my truck. I have a Ram, and I've had a key fob that when I bought my truck used 4 years ago, it came with 3 fobs. Only one of my fobs have the buttons ever worked for the unlock, lock, and the remote start. And the other 2 fobs would start the vehicle, but that's it. So those were nice emergency spares if you had to use them and be able to get into the truck with the manual key and start it. But yeah, so my working fob that I've been using for the last 4 years finally got a crack on one side today that I didn't notice, and went to start my truck on Thursday and went to turn the key, and yeah, the fob kind of fell apart in the ignition and fell in pieces, and I had a little momentary heart attack. So I'm like, well, I think it's time to go and get a new fob, and I was hoping I could just buy a new empty shell and just save it that way, but they're like, no, we don't have any empty shells here at the dealer. Crap. But now I have actually 2 working fobs. Ooh, let me switch to the overhead. For the leg, it looks like players are ready to leg, so we're talking about my crap. But yeah, now I have 2 working fobs that'll actually lock, unlock, and remote start my truck. Looks like Paul wins. So Paul will be breaking first. Yeah, it looks like it's even up race, so we should have 30-minute matches. Hello, Jason. Jason's cheering for Paul. Just verifying with you. No handicaps being given or game
No
spotted?
handicap. Nope. This is a even set, even
Straight up match. Nice.
30-minute match clock. This is the first one in a long time.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Greatly appreciated on this Friday afternoon, soon to be evening. Well, apparently. There we go.
Well, then I'll tell them thank you after the match.
One of the things that viewers do not get to see that Chris and I or any other co-commentator that I have in the booth, if you put forth the effort and the just the thoughts, the generosity of tipping myself or Chris or anybody else, you have no idea how much we appreciate that. So I got a big shout out to Paul Olszewski. for the gratuity.
Yes. Uh-oh. He's going to hook himself on that 10 ball. That is not a win. No, yeah, he knows it. But that's what I was talking about when we were first talking. If you're going to take a combo with that 10 ball, make sure you don't hook yourself with it when it gets spotted.
No doubt.
And Dave went and did it right off the bat. I worked at home today. Does that count? Ooh, double foul.
Ball in hand twice.
Exactly.
Good afternoon, Kyle Vertel. Tuning in from Waupaca. I think I forgot to mention the 3 foul rule to the fellers. It's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Sorry, I forgot to mention it to the viewers. So yeah, we also have 3 foul in rotation.
Well, anybody that's watching, I believe, probably knows the rules of 10 ball anyway, other than Roger. What's going on, Brian Lowell? Kevin Berktila.
All
right.
That's 2.
That is foul number 2.
Yeah, and Paul's letting him know he's on 2. You just pointed out to him.
This could be a really simple. All he has to do is push the 1 into the 4 and put the 8 or the cue ball right behind the 8, and or actually through it, because that 9 is a really good block. See that? I wouldn't have done. I think he might have just let him have it.
Yeah, hit that a little firm.
See, I'd have just pushed it right into the 4, and that would have been really tough. By the way, Brian Lowell, thank you for the donation the other day. I greatly appreciate that. And I'm going to buy you a drink the next time I see you, whether you like it or not. What's going on, Adam Granatella?
Where's Brian located? Maybe I'll order me another key and have his buddy program it for me.
Oh, there you go.
It'd be nice to have 2 fully working fobs.
Michael Sabata. Got to see him, actually play against him in the finals or semifinals last Friday right here at Varsity Club. Jason Schofield, semifinalist of 1.4. Marilyn Schultz. Good evening, young lady.
Ooh,
There's a little pokey jabby there.
A little bit.
That's, again, we say it all the time. If you've never played on this stream table before, it is unnerving the first time. Paul has never been on this table before. Dave has several times. Played in Stroke Zone, played in the Ultimate 8-Ball.
Alabama. Never mind.
Mongo. What's happening, Mongo?
Nice little shot.
Ooh.
Did he give himself a lead on the
I
10?
think he's okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Looks like you and Roger are going on a road trip.
Sweet. Roger's buying the gas.
Roger has gas. What'd you say?
He's got money for gas, right? Since he works and I don't.
Whose fault is that? Weren't you supposed to be at work today?
It was like if I wanted
I
to, I could.
It was optional.
Yes. So he's making it worse than what it really is. It's not like I backed out on something.
Optional work. Yeah, okay. Ooh. That's a good shot by Dave. That is not a big window there.
No, that was a nice shot. Nice little kick out.
Well, if you've never been to the Friday night tournament here at the Varsity Club and you got nothing better to do tonight, it is a fun race to 3 8-ball. And let me tell you, anything can happen. You got 2.5 hours to get here. Come on down. What up, Vincent Didio?
Watching pool.
Any idea who Jason's watching? What stream he's watching?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I was wondering why he
If you
was
could
trying
send
to
it-
suck
yeah.
up.
If you wanna send us a link or something to that stream, that'd be awesome, Jason. The Didio. Just seen him last night. Actually played against him last night.
Oh, pool league?
Yeah.
Had a good night. I had a 60.
Did ya?
I did.
Same. So
Nice.
don't feel so special.
I don't. Hello, Mark Bell.
Ding.
No, we got lucky and had a kind of an easy team last night. So
No, we played Vincent. I said.
yeah, you did.
I'm joking because Vincent's listening. Jeez. I'm just kidding. Actually, Vincent plays some good pool these days.
Yes, he has.
It's one of those guys that I love to talk about, and not just because of his pool, but the progression over where he was a year ago until now
Yep.
is just freaking leaps and bounds. Tattooing and mostly listening to pool. That's fair enough.
I like watching matches with Jeremy Jones at night. Something about the tone of his voice is great for like dozing off and going to sleep. I hate to say it, but I mean he's very informative too. But just
That's what I like about JJ myself is the information that he provides to the viewers.
Yes.
I can't be that person when, I'll do it for amateur events on occasion, but the majority of, 95% of the viewing public are pool players themselves, right?
correct.
So, and again, don't get me. I love Jeremy Jones. I just don't. I don't want to be.
But yeah, I like the way he'll point out the way like a pro will hit a certain
You
shot,
bet.
and he's
You
like,
bet.
"Yeah, for you amateurs, this is a good thing to learn to try and do this, this stun draw into this
You
shot
bet.
for this reason." And I'm like, "Oh, that's kind of cool."
Yeah, there's a lot of good. Being a professional player himself, look at this layout. If you look at the overhead right now, there's a ball by every pocket.
Yeah, this should be a fairly easy run out. 6 to the 7 might be.
I
the
don't know.
worst case.
That's not the issue. I think the 5 to the 6 is probably going to be the biggest one
I'm thinking
because of the 8. 6 to the 7 that's 7 you can make from anywhere except for behind the ball.
Exactly. Well, that's my only thing. If you get straight on the 6 like this, now that 8 could get in your way. That's the only reason why I was thinking 6 to the 7 might be tricky. And he's going to follow down, get
Ooh.
around that 8. Perfect. Now the trick here is just to come about half table. So you don't want to overhit it even though you're going the full length of the table. Yeah, little
Yeah,
perfect.
Agreed, Adam. It is a free pool lesson every time you listen to Jeremy Jones, and you're inside the head of a professional instead of mediocre commentary.
I'll give advice sometimes. It's not necessarily advice I'd recommend, but I'll give it.
Again, That's coming from a 490 Fargo advice. So you have to keep that in mind. All right, we're going to be tied up at 1 apiece here. What is your Fargo right now?
492 or 3.
Holy.
Last time I looked. I am sandbagging well.
The highest, so you seen that poll that I put out yesterday? Holy hell!
Oh yeah, everybody
it's
wants
like
another 499 under.
Yeah, that was like 180 votes on that poll, and then I think there were like 6 or 7 added added poll answers. I can't tell everybody how much I appreciate that because it allows me to now I can gather that information and give the players what they want to do. Give the players what they want to play. That's the whole reason for this stream. So the 499 and under was like half the votes.
No, did you have problems in the ring game last night?
He's talking about Troy Island Sea. So it was funny. And I got to give a shout out to Troy because he came up to me afterwards and apologized later on. So I got to tell the story because we play.
Was it one of them situations where you miss and keep hooking you?
No. So prior to our league on Thursday nights, we just started, or I should say, Jeremy West started a 9-ball ring game on the stream table. I might even turn the stream on the next time. Just because. Yeah. Anyway, I followed Troy, right? And however it ended up where I ended up on the wrong side of the 3-ball to draw back to the 4, right? And all I hear, so I end up, I make the 3, I draw back, and I'm like really close to the 4, right? I can't make the cut anymore because I'm too close to it because I drew at a bad angle, right? And all I hear over in the corner from Troy is like, why didn't he follow that? I'm like, because there were three balls in the way. That's why. Oh, he drew that one right into the side.
Yeah, that's a nice drop shot.
That's kind of where I did that last night. Anyway, all I hear was Troy.
Look at them guys go on the TV on hockey.
So
helmets off, decking each other.
So
sorry, squirrel.
For the rest of the night, the whole entire night, let's ask Troy what he would do here. Troy, what would you do?
What would you do, Troy?
Oh, it was freaking hilarious.
That's awesome.
Adam says, Big T for president. I'm going to put this in every one of my poll questions from now on if nobody's seen that. One of the questions was, who cares? What's the next tournament you want to see? Who cares? By Terrence Beck. Big T. So, yeah, there's a lot of people that I think are going to vote. If he goes up for election in the next presidential race.
Oh, nice little safety shot there.
Peyton Foltz, a 4-11 and under. That's where the information's at, Chris. 411. Get it?
411.
Yeah.
I like it.
Never mind. Sorry. My apologies. Very nice hit by Dave Peters.
Hit by Dave.
Could you imagine having Terrence Beck for president, Adam? Holy hell. All right. I think goes for the two-way. And looks like a successful. Yeah, I think he's going to he's going to have to masse around or try to get past that 8-ball. This is not an easy hit. Exactly, Peyton. Who cares? So if you do not realize who that man is right there, okay, so I'll show you the back of his jersey. It's the hardest name to pronounce in the state of Wisconsin. Or I shouldn't say it's probably the most mispronounced name in pool. And I can say that because I've done it. Paul actually had to send me a phonetic spelling
to pronounce it correctly.
Here's how it works, Dale. I know you're a little challenged, but yeah, agreed, Adam. Oh, I think we're going for a 3-foul as well. 9-ball hit the rail.
Olszewski.
Yep. Nice hit.
Nice hit.
He told me to pronounce it old jet ski.
I love it. Hello, Dave Brockman. Ooh, that's a whoopsie.
Good afternoon, Dave. We're going to have a lot of interested spectators once this match is complete. As I mentioned earlier, this is match number 16 of 16 in round 1. So we're going to be doing a live redraw sometime tonight for the remaining 16 players to see who is going to be matched up against who. I know one of them will not be me. Mm-hmm.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's your fault.
I know.
It's your fault for being in the booth with Rich Stadler.
Trying to get behind that 10-ball.
That's one of my safes. Leave them wide open. Uh-oh.
Whoops.
I think he can get a piece of it yet. So I think I would try to get that cue ball back down behind that 10 again. Just thin the 6. Oh, no, we got to hit the 6 first.
6, 8, you know.
wrong side of the 7 ball. So he's going to have to come up with either a power draw into the rail and back out and play the 8 in the same pocket, or try to get around that 10 and play the 8 in the side. Yep, he went for the draw. Good shot. Uh-oh. Need a little more backspin on that.
Going for the bank. Called it back in the side.
I like this. Try to make sure you get that cue ball behind the 10 somewhere. Right behind the 10.
Almost pulled it off.
Yep. And Paul with a good opportunity here to get back out in front again. If you look at both of their Fargos, does not like with. Ooh, that was a little jumpy. That's illegal in UPL.
It is.
No jumping.
No jumping. No jumpy.
Including body movements.
Well, not ideal, but definitely workable for the shot on the 10.
Their Fargos are very close. .525 and .536, so they're only 11 points apart, and that's when they signed up. So
2-1 with 8 minutes to go.
let's talk about Brent Lucas for a little bit. Employed at Mid-State Amusement Games, and they are a full-service operator serving the Fox Valley and all of southeast Wisconsin. They supply, install, and service all types of gaming equipment to increase locations' profits. I would say that Varsity Club, that's got to be a big chunk of their income. And there's a lot of gaming machines over there.
Yes, there are.
Strictly for entertainment, of course.
Correct.
Yes. Also, the owner of Luke's Tap out on the far east side of Lake Winnebago in a little bitty town called, I don't know. You know where that is?
I didn't know we had a town named I don't know.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Cody Wedig in the house. Speaking of incredible runs, and that's not the one in your jeans when you eat Taco Bell either. Not that kind of runs. Oh, boy. That was a jabby pokey there. Pokemon. 4 minutes, 38 seconds. You know what? If these guys take a break, I'm going to play that montage of those 3 games. I actually like going back and watching. I mean, it's
that was awesome.
Just unfreaking believable.
Can't believe I called that bullshit.
Me either. Oh, this is not even going to make it to a rail. Oh, it did.
Oh, barely made it to the rail, but
that's
whoops.
So it's funny because both guys had a shot. I mean, pretty simple. And
kind of blew it.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I think he can spin this in.
And got around the 9 also, so.
So if you folks don't recognize that name in the chat, the Cody Wedig, that is the one of the best runouts of all time on outer points. Actually, no, it was the best
comeback
3-rack runout in Outer Points Productions history. No doubt about it. Not even close.
Yeah, Dale told me I was smoking crack when I said that.
You were. I think I'm going to go around that 7 ball if I'm Paul, just to get out of the come 3 rails and around to, oh boy. He got away with it. That was dangerous. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, my
saved
God.
by the outer points.
And all kinds of freaking body English on that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
body English,
there
lots
was-
of spin.
there was some gyrating going on there. I didn't even know Paul knew how to dance like that. That was impressive. Do you think he colors his hair that shade of gray, or is that natural?
It might be colored
I think it's colored.
for the stigma of it.
He's gonna giggle when he goes back and listens to this. I hope Mrs. Olszewski, are you listening? I bet Preston's. Oh wait, Preston is. He said he had something to do tonight because I was trying to get rid of you, Chris. I mean, I asked Preston
Right.
if he wanted to commentate. I tell you what, 420 or 525 Fargo, my sore rear end.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah, this is a good out if he makes these last 2 balls. This is when the pressure applies. This is good. This is good stuff.
Because I got faith in the crazy Cody.
You just called Cody crazy?
No, I said
Wow,
I
that was
believe in
mean.
the crazy.
Oh, speaking of Preston. That's funny. Every time Preston gets in the chat, I want to tell one of my all-time favorite stories, and it involves Preston, but I don't want to hurt his feelings. Okay, I'll tell it. Sheboygan, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that. We're at Vibes, and I
Okay.
think that was Tyler and Margaret were there. It was a big tournament. There was a lot of big players there, and Preston and I have to play each other. Preston and I have to play each other, and we're down in the basement. Preston breaks and runs. This is a race to 6 or race to 7, whatever it was. He breaks and runs the first 5. on me.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm down 5-0. Remind me, Preston, what it was. I think it was a race. Anyway, he plays a safe or breaks dry in rack number 6, and I run that, and then I break and run the next 5. 8 ball. So there was not one missed shot the entire match. 0. No missed shots. What's going on, Crispy? You don't recall. Oh, he doesn't want to recall. Oh, I hit a sore spot. He doesn't recall that memory.
I think
he's
he's
talking
trying
about
to say
the
about
race.
the race.
Yeah.
Oh, denied.
That has never, ever stopped me, Adam.
You might delay him a half a second or two, but after that, it's no holds barred.
Yeah, the filter on my whether I should, whether I shouldn't meter. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. Uh-oh. Oh, he put himself right behind the 6 ball. Yeah, that meter, the filter just doesn't work anymore. It stopped working right around, let's see, when did I start talking? 2? Yeah, so it stopped working 56 years ago. Look at this roll. Are you kidding?
Nice.
Set number 1 may end up in a tie. There's a really good chance of it. Yeah, Dave is just going to let the time expire off the clock here. Took his extension. He's going to make sure that if he doesn't get a hit, that Paul cannot run out the rack. I think that's good clock management.
Agreed. It's a smart way to play it.
The reason I like telling that story about Preston, so if you don't know who Preston is, he's one of the kindest guys on the planet when it comes to pool players. You know, a man of integrity, family. King Paul. King Olszewski.
Yep, I think you're right. We're going to settle for a tie for the first match, or for the first set.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if he fouls now anyway. Actually, King Paul asked me a very good question that no other player has asked in the Ultimate KO before. Can you intentionally, even though that you know it's going to be a foul, can you intentionally let the time run out and let your opponent,
Get ball in
give
hand.
him ball in hand?
All right, looks like the players are going to take a 5.
Players are going to go get a water. So that means I'm going to play a montage courtesy of Cody Weddick in highlight history for Alder Points. Well, that is going to end this match, folks, because there is no way Cody is going to come back from being down
3-0.
3-0.
Well, made a ball on the break. Has a shot on the
Yeah,
line.
actually, this is a really quick runnable rack. And it's so hard. You don't have time to waste. You got to find that equal ground. We'll be straight on this. That one. We'll run of the entire match. And that took a minute and a half. So again, anything's possible. Just ask Chris. Sorry. What?
Wow.
Here. No, it's just for posterity's sake. You ain't running 2 racks in less than 2 minutes. Look at that draw stroke. Uh-oh. Case in point, look at how incredible difference than before. And
Oh,
how the hell did that fall in? There is an opportunity here. Oh, look at
it's
this.
the one. Has a shot
He
on the
has a
two.
chance to win. Or, I mean, get this. He's got 44 seconds to. Oh, my gosh. This is going to come out.
Come on.
It's going to come out in a good spot. No freaking way.
Oh, this would be awesome if he could tie it up.
I would be freaking beside myself. It would be the most incredible comeback ever. Oh, my gosh. You got to be kidding. Do it. 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 Do it.
11, 10, 9.
No freaking way. Oh my
God.
4.5 minutes and ran 3 racks. I think I need a break after that. Easily the best 3 racks combined on Outer Points Productions. Thanks for that, Cody Wettig. I think that was worth you losing the match, wasn't it? I'm just kidding. Vincent played well. A couple of opportunities gone by for Cody. But, man, I'll tell you what. You can't thank him enough for that.
Couple new names in the chat.
Does that mean we have new subscribers? Are they subscribed?
I don't know about Kurt. Everybody else is already a subscriber.
Kurt Canast. Yeah. He'll probably be here in a little while for the Friday night tournament. Oh, I made Preston blush. I'll send you flowers later.
Liar.
Michael Parker. Watching from Portage. Thank you kindly, sir. Baby Cheddar tuning in. What's up, kiddo? Roger said I should replay the previous match.
I think he was referring to Baby Cheddar's comment. Is it just me, or is there a black barrier around the screen? Roger's like he's replaying a previous match.
Yeah. That was the montage I put together there, Baby Cheddar.
It was a great 3 racks, Cody. That was awesome.
All right, King Paul playing safety here. And I think executed well enough to where Dave cannot make it. He might be able to spin around that 9. He's going to have to catch it pretty thin. So if you notice what Dave did on the very first shot is he intentionally pushed the 4 into that group there. That is the only time in a rack where that is legal in UPL rules. Otherwise, it is considered unsportsmanlike conduct and loss of game.
Nice cut. No reward. Kicking. Kicking for the side.
Mark Bell says the weather says goodbye to summer. I'll tell you what, it's held out for an awful long time.
Yes, it has.
Oh, good speed. Nicely done by Dave Peters.
That was a nice shot. See back.
Well, there's Rob, our illustrious manager here at the Varsity Club. That guy should have been a stand-up comedian. He really. If Rob can't make you laugh, nobody can. And then you have something wrong with you.
Yeah, Rob's usually in a pretty good mood 99% of the time.
Yeah, he is. Adam, I do not know the answer to that question. You want me to go out and ask him quick before he shoots? I can. I'd do that for you. Caught that a little thick. Telling dirty jokes with the microphones off to Chris. So.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, this is going to work out really nice for Paul. I'm assuming he's not going to give it back.
I would go on the same assumption.
I told that to Jim Reese earlier, right? He's like, really? She said that? Come on, Jim. Apparently, he does not know my sense of sarcasm.
Obviously not. Paul overrolled that one a little bit, but should still be all right for the most part. Nice shot.
Yeah, that's well done. And ended up perfect.
Beautiful.
Perfect on the 10.
Paul.
All right, just like the set number 1, Paul gets out to a 1-0 lead. Alex Malerick, good
Hello.
evening.
Hello, Alex.
Thanks
Welcome.
for tuning in.
Welcome to the match.
It has been a little while. What's new and exciting? So I got to give a shout out to, well, all of you. If you've not heard, I greatly appreciate the fact that Outer Points Productions now has 2,001 subscribers.
Woohoo!
Yeah. And I made $4.
Hey, that's enough for a sun drop.
2. One
Yep.
for each of us. Employee discount. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yep, that cue ball is going to find its way down to the bottom of the hole there.
Bill, I'm on the hill. Swarnson's in the house.
What's going on, Bill? Still got your chalk holder sitting in the booth waiting for you. The king of Kewanee. King Paul. I refuse to call him that.
Nice shot on the 2 to hold for the 3.
Oh, goodness.
Oopsie.
Yeah, that's one of those that, because you're reaching so far over the table, it's hard to get the proper English that you need.
Yep.
It's a long reach. Oh, nice recovery.
Nice, smart shot.
Sorry to hear about that, Alex.
Ooh, nice try on the cut.
How old is your dad, Alex? Kind of going through that ourselves with our family. Wow, it came up a little, very, very cheddar on that.
A lot of cheddar on that.
I think he's going to put that cue ball behind the 7 again. Oh, boy.
Nope, he's going to sell out.
He's going to say, you know what, Paul? I'd like you to get out to a 2-0 lead here.
That's right. That way I can look better on my comeback.
Yep. Dave's going to pull another Cody Wettig. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. You think he could Cody Wettig this one? Or I bet
Can you do the Cody out?
I bet he's going to pull a Cody here. Well, he's not making it easy on himself. Whoo! That one hung for a little bit. That almost stayed on the table. All right, this for a 2-0 lead. Good shot. 525 Fargo. Freaking horse shit. I mean,
Nice shooting.
Was that out loud?
Oh, maybe.
$75. Man, I hope I make it to 75.
My dad made it into the 80s.
Is he still with us?
No.
No.
Could have been.
Let's talk about Andy Coons real quick. Owner and creator of the Facebook group, Wisconsin Pool Players Society. And it was created to share tournaments, knowledge, and discuss other pool-related topics. Now, I think he's almost at 12,000 members. It is the largest Facebook pool group in the Midwest. I'm assuming just about everybody out there is already a member. Bill on the Hill Sorensen says that King Paul is a 625 in tourneys, 425 in league, and that all equals out to 525.
That works for me.
Yeah,
I like the way things average out.
That's good mathing. That must be the new Common Core. probably going to play the carom here. Which I'm not a fan of because I don't know where that 3 is going to go. See, that's kind of my point is now you're going to play a safe. I think I would put that 3 snug up against the 5 and try to get the cue ball behind the 10.
I like that play.
He did call safe. King Paul would say he's a 625 in rotation, 425 in 8 ball, so equals to 525 in 10 ball. Seems fair. Seems legit.
Trying to get behind that 10 ball.
Just a little short. Good hit. Oh, look at this. Oh, is it going to come out? Oh, this is a tough hit for Dave Peters. This is not easy at all. 9's in the way for 1 rail. I think he's got to go 2 rails around the 8 ball. Oh, he can see it? What? He can see a piece? Oh, I guess so. Wow. That's pretty wild. The poet of Portage is in the house, Mr. Stephen Kilberg. Good evening. What tournament are you in tomorrow? Yeah, Joey Rogers back. Oh, goody. I tell you, that was a pretty good shot. Not having that 4 move at all. I think I'm going to start drinking.
I like it.
Heavily. Oh, my goodness. Got all that one. I think he's going to have to try to spin this enough to use that 9 as a stopper, or he's not going to have. He tried. Oh, duty. Phew. Jeez. I think that if that 4 drops and Paul gets out to a 3-0 lead, that's going to be pretty tough for. Oh boy. Dave just hooked himself again. Goodness.
That did not play good speed on that one.
Oh, almost. Is he going to get away with it?
And he gets
I
away
think
with
he
it.
did. Wow. The only ball on the table, and both of them end up getting hooked behind the 8. Crazy. Cue it up, stop tomorrow. 525 and under at Legacies. Formerly the Ballroom. Now owned by Jess Heisel, Nate Mindham. Trying to think of the other 2 fellers. Can't think of it right now. Crap. No, that's not their names. Crap. It's not.
Names?
It's not crap. No.
That's probably a good thing.
Oh, boy.
Ooh. Bitten by the Vincent pocket.
Way to go, Vincent. He is not going to get around that 9-ball from there.
Nope, I think I'd kick at it.
I would not do this.
Stretching out. Wow.
Holy cow. There must have
Perfect.
been a lot more room behind that. I guess looking at the overhead, man, where Chris and I are sitting in the booth, there doesn't even look like you can get a ball behind that. Oh, that's right. Doug. That's right. Steven, is that Doug? Doug Lowinger? Well, this is going to make Dave's task a whole lot harder. Paul's going to burn some time off the clock here. I don't blame him.
Yep.
Especially if he can get up to a 3-0 lead.
Get a 3-0 lead here. Should be routine.
This is where the hot seat, the electric chair, where you've got no choice but to just sit there and let your opponent waste time.
Can be a little frustrating and painful.
Gonna have to cancel the Friday night tournaments here at the Varsity Club. Just kidding. We're not gonna do that.
No. He can drink heavily, Alex. I'll give him a ride home. Maybe. Or at least get him to Nina. Then he's only got a little short ways to walk.
Oh, that's funny. Is that a height joke? No. From Nina to my house in Greenville, that's quite a walk.
Still closer than Oshkosh.
That is true.
Nah, I'd give you a ride home if you needed it. You've given me a ride home.
Oh, I think he got a shot. I gave you. That's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What, the short stroke's offensive?
Ha 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 ha.
Ooh,
That joke.
I thought that was going to stay up.
That joke is a little offensive.
Just a little offensive.
Good afternoon, Vincent Sue. What is new? Sorry.
No, I don't think you are.
Oh, this is going to have to go. Gotta go. Uh-oh. Good shot. Nice crossover.
Yeah, good speed.
Oh, that's it. Yep. Thank you, Michael. Extension. That's French for extension.
Extension.
Not Chinese. I didn't say it in Chinese. Both these guys play pretty quick. Neither one of them have been in danger. Oh, nice hit. Neither one of them have been in danger of time foul at all.
Nope. Yeah, they've both had a really nice pace. Dave needs to step up the pace, though, if he wants to tie this match back up.
This is going to get behind the 10, just like he was playing. Very nicely done by Dave. You talk about perfect speed. All Dave wants here is ball in hand, and then it's also his break next. So he could get this to 3-2 fairly quickly if you use Cody Wedig's pool cue. No? Oh, there. He got exactly what he was looking for.
There's the ball in hand we're talking about.
Now, Dave's got to step on the gas here a little bit. You can't screw around.
He's got to run this one out pretty quick. Although he's got a lot more time than Cody did.
This is not a good angle.
No,
he's got to go around the 10 and 9.
Yep, come around 3 rails and hope you. That's
oh,
not
goodness.
speed.
This is not good. And he's going to hook himself.
No Cody comeback on this one.
Good hit. Oh, might get away with it behind the nope. Paul has an opportunity to make it 4-0, and if that's the case, then I'm not going to say a damn word. Because if I say, "Oh, there's no way that he's going to be running," dang no. I wish I could talk like Dale Dribble from King of the Hill. Danged old Hank. That son of a. I can't do it. I think you have to be mentally challenged. Leave it alone, Adam. Oh, nice
Great
shot.
cut.
What a nice shot. Oh, boy. Ooh, this is harder than the 8-ball. And it's in the Vincent Didio Memorial pocket.
He'll drill it. Bam. Okay, maybe not.
So, watch this. Scratching the side, and I don't think he has a shot, though.
Outer points positioning there on the cue ball.
I don't think he has a shot here.
I don't think you can see enough of it.
That is
bank it
up.
Could try and bank it.
No, I don't think you could get that cue ball out of the way in time. I think it's a double kisser.
Cutting.
And overcuts it. Ooh, doesn't leave Paul with a shot either. But these are precious seconds that Dave can't afford.
Yeah, it would have been a lot easier to do a 3-rack comeback with 7 minutes than 5 minutes. Yeah, Paul milking out the clock for a couple extra seconds.
Uh-oh, don't want to scratch.
Ouch.
That will definitely do it. And now, if I was Paul, I'd get rid of another minute off the clock. Well, actually, at this point, just get out. And he's not going to run 4 racks. I've said this before.
I agree. Four racks is kind of hard in 4 minutes.
4 racks in the same amount of time that
You
Cody did 3.
You better get, all wide open racks and your opponent breaking twice dry.
Right.
I don't think that's happening again.
No.
Anytime soon.
No. Amy Cools. Good evening, young lady.
Hello, Amy.
How you be, young lady? I mean, I know you're still living with Jamie, so that can't be easy. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Love you, Jamie. All right, Dave Peters on the verge of going down 1.5 sets to half and then forced to win set number 3
for a shootout.
To force a shootout.
Shootout. Shootout.
Sing it with us, folks. Oh, and gets kicked in. Nice break. Look at this break, Chris.
Yeah, that's a nice break.
2 balls and the rest is just friggin'
the wide open rack part is done.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he won't be shooting at it. Paul's actually in a hurry here. He's going to try to make it hurt.
I would.
Yeah, and this is actually really good if he does, because this can get you in.
Makes that statement and puts
Right.
Puts a little doubt in your opponent's head. You're not backing off.
Yeah, you win 5-0. That's big. Oh, he's all right.
This is how he should have been moving in the last
Yeah, but look,
set.
that thing just
unfortunately,
went right through there and no shot. I mean, a super cut it on the 5. And at this point, it doesn't matter anyway. So, what did I say in Cody's second set? Yeah, this is just for posterity's sake. Really doesn't
Right.
mean anything.
Get yourself back in stroke for the 3rd set.
I would if I was Dave. That's not going in.
Whoopsie.
So the rule in UPL for league is you cannot concede a match against your opponent if there is more than a minute left on the match clock. Anything under that is okay. And especially for situations like this, you just, there's no way of winning unless you want to practice. For the second time in my entire pool career, I seen a stalemate last night.
Yep. Yeah, I was watching that between
wild.
Vincent and
Taylor.
Taylor, yep.
All right.
It was like, it's a stalemate. I'm like, now if you break out that ball and hit it a little harder, you might have a chance to run it out. He's like, I ain't opening up that rack. I'm like, right?
Dave has given up on set number 2, so we are going to a 3rd set. And I'm going to see if the players are going to take a little timeout or they're going to keep on going.
Right, Vincent? I mean, he's a 600 plus player. Take your little booties off and try and make a shot and run out.
Get away from my... I'll tell you what, Harmon, that's a really good question. So it's Paul Olszewski or Olszewski is how you pronounce it. But I have more fun saying
Yeah, I would go with probably Koi's harder.
yeah. Sevenchan. Sevenchan.
Sevenchan.
So if you are one of those people on the list, I can't wait to see you next Saturday. I had 38 people sign up. So we can only, and there's a reason why we can only take 16 because the amount of iPads and yeah, there's
I'll bring my own iPad.
it'll in that we may allow that, but I don't think we have enough time to get 32 player bracket. I don't want to have buys, so if we do 24, obviously 1/3 of the field is going to get a bye. If we do 32, then nobody gets a bye, but I don't know if we could finish a 32 player bracket in one day. So I'm going to do the math, but anyway, the other 60 or the other players that are signed up that are on the waiting list, we're going to be doing this again in like 2 weeks. And all of those are going to get first dibs on a spot. So, and then that'll end up being the week before ACS and the week after ACS.
Yeah, I saw the flyer and I'm like, ooh, 10 hours old. Already full. Figures. I'm like,
Oh, well past.
I'll get on the waiting list anyways, just in case.
It was full in less than an hour and a half.
That's crazy.
Well, it's all because of Tyler. It's got nothing to do with me.
That is not a way to start for
Yeah,
Paul.
I'm not sure I would have played safe there. I think I would have just tried to pocket the one in the side. Yep, and that is the reason for doing that tournament, Adam. Yeah, doing those 5-6 hour matches it shortens my lifespan. I don't have that long left anyway, you know? I'm already 58. It looked like a foul to me. I'll check them out later, Bill.
Ooh, burying that 5 was not a good thing. Makes that window much tighter on that 5 ball.
Yeah, I had to go back and review that one just to make sure that the shot clock was reset in the correct amount of time, and it was. We don't want to have another situation.
Right?
I don't like situations. Do we, Adam? Nice safe. I do not see Paul getting a hit on this. That thing is frozen to that 7 ball. This is brutal. I don't know if a pro would even get a hit on this. This is an opportunity, if Dave so chooses, to try and 3-foul Paul, too.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I would, though, just because this is the 3 to the 5 is basically the only issue of this rack. And I think he's in good shape.
Yeah, he could come across and just hit it at the right speed to get tight on that rail, and you're golden. That is not it. Unless you're going for a safe. That is not safe. That would be a foul. Hitting a Shevin first.
Shevin.
Shevin ball. Slevin.
Well, if I'm Paul, I am going to do my best to now 3-foul Dave. All he's got to do is thin this 5 and try to get that cue ball behind. Oh, boy. I don't like this at all. This is not. That's like saying to your opponent, here, why don't you try to give me a foul? Alex, are you talking about Dave? Dave's foul? If so, it was the shot clock. Shot clock violation. 30 seconds ran out.
Yep, he did not pay attention to the time.
Look at this. Nice little roll there, too. Good hit. Oh! I don't know. Did he get behind that 8? Ooh, I think he can see just enough. Called the 9 ball. This is dangerous. If that 5 doesn't come back out, he may not have a shot on that next. Ooh, hit the 8. That hit the 8 ball first.
Yes, it did. Hang on.
Thanks a lot, pickle eater.
Pickle eater.
Pickle thief.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Ooh, did it get far enough? I think it did.
Yep. Looks that way on the overhead.
Let's go to long. Oh, there's plenty of room there.
Get a Mack truck through there.
It's like a valley table. That's a lot of opportunities for Dave Peters that he has
squandered.
Yep, just given a lot away this match. And normally Dave is a very consistent, good player.
Yes, he is.
I mean, his 536 Fargo does not tell the real story. All right. Paul with an opportunity to strike first in set number 3. Center pocket. I guess, would you rather be called Cheddar Bob or Bob Cheddar? I think neither.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with neither, Jennifer.
Hello, Pete Bestia.
Let's go on, Pete. Holy big break by Dave.
Great break.
And no shot.
See if he can take advantage of some kind.
He could go for kind of a two-way shot here if he wants to bank the one and then just keep the cue ball on this end of the table and maybe get a little fortunate. Oh, nicely done. Good save by Dave. Paul's probably going to kick down our direction. Just missed the 10 ball. And then try to kick that one in.
Ooh. Missed it. It's a ball in hand for Dave.
Huh. Yeah. Pickle eaters. I guess that probably isn't better, is it? All right.
Might be.
Fair enough, Jennifer. Fair enough.
Ooh, almost a little short on that.
Did I tell you what I asked? You know, I like to get the opinion of the viewers and, you know, things that we could improve on.
Correct.
You know, for the stream, for the viewers, for everybody. So, because Jennifer and her girlfriend were here, that's the one that called me Cheddar Bob. Last Friday, that, you know, if there's one thing that you would like to see different on Outer Points Productions, is there anything that you could suggest? And her answer was, there's a lot. Don't have enough time
to give all the details?
Yeah, basically I don't have enough time on this entire Friday night to go through all the things that should probably change. You know, that's kind of the way I took it. You know, but that's okay.
Has she sent like a nice little email explaining all the changes she'd like to see? Yeah, but unfortunately no shot after.
What a shot, though.
Kicking
nice
again.
Kick. No, I'm not going to stop. It's my stream.
Nice hit.
Oh.
All right, this is a great opportunity for Dave.
I would, Jennifer, but our mute buttons don't work anymore.
He just needs to focus on this 6 ball.
Focus. Grasshopper. Grasshopper. Oh.
That was not focusing.
I don't think it
Hit that
was
way too hard.
Yeah, that's it right there. I don't think it was a focus issue. I think I would have played that much softer. This is not good for Dave if Paul can finish this rack.
Yeah, I think Dave's feeling the pressure of being down a set now and already down one game in this set. That's on your side, Adam, for the mute button. Not our side.
No, we have mute buttons too. Anytime I don't like what Chris is saying, I'll mute him. So it's like every other sentence. Oh, goodness.
Ooh, use that whole pocket.
See, no, that's the speed that Dave should have hit that 6 ball at. Or
Yep,
7
pocket,
ball.
pocket speed.
Two to nothing.
2-0.
Dave must win
Dave's
either
gotta-
the next 3 games or 4 out of the next, or I'm sorry, 4 out of the next 5. Sorry. 3 out of the next 4. No, that won't do it. 3 out of the next 4, it would be another tie, and then be a loss.
That's no good. Yep.
Yep.
He's got to win this set.
Got to win the next 3, no matter what.
You wouldn't like it if we weren't talking at him. You know it.
Man, I don't know if that's true or not.
I hate watching, like on YouTube, I hate watching pool with no commentary.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it. I like listening to I critique. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
This is big for Paul.
Yes, it is.
This is a nice break. The only issue could potentially be the 2 to the 4. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in on this Friday night extension.
I don't think you realize he gets the 45 seconds.
Oh. Yeah, he does. What was I saying before I was
I don't know.
rudely
Squirrel.
interrupted by the players asking for an extension? What do you think this is?
Right, just get down and shoot. Let's go.
Uh-oh. I don't think this is what he had in mind.
That was not good. That was kind of a waste of an extension to hook yourself. That's what Dave needs, though. Dave needs ball in hand and run out. All right, there's the ball in hand.
Look what he did with the 7, though. That does not help Dave's cause. Makes it very easy to get from the 2 to the 4, but now the 5 to the 7 is going to be the challenge.
Unless you want to play the combo.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this Friday evening here at the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Again, this is the ultimate 10 ball. Started out with 32 players, and this is the last match of round 1. Not a good shot there.
Yeah, his wagon wheels are falling off. Dave is hoping and praying for another shot at the table. shot. So
I think I would have tried to do something a little bit different with that 5 ball to try to get on that 7. This is a nasty combo. There's a lot of distance between these balls. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think it would go.
It didn't go.
Good point. Good point.
I know what you're saying, though. Sneaking around the 10. Yeah, I didn't think he had that option either.
Nice.
All right.
This could be a major swing again.
Yep. Good confidence builder for Dave.
Yeah.
A little bit of a doubtful thing for Paul. Very nice. Don't try and get cute here. Just pocket the 9, maybe draw back a diamond or so, and perfect. Take what you got. Pocket speed. Beautiful.
Big fan of what Dave's doing right now. You guys can't see it on your screens, but obviously Chris and I can see it from the booth here. But he's really now he's taking his time. He's taken a little bit more, like 1 or 2 more strokes, lining up the shot instead of taking
Instead
it
of
for
doing
granted.
like a 1 stroke and go, he's taking a little more time, focusing a little bit.
He's playing better.
You've got plenty of time, both match-wise and shot clock-wise, to sit up and win 3 games yet.
Shoot out. I mean, what a great way to end round 1, you know. Have a shootout.
Correct.
That is correct.
That would be awesome. Watch the players run around the table.
Hopefully nobody trips and hits their head. Oh.
You might get us some extra views.
Yeah, that's
Ouch.
true. Look at that. That's a nasty roll.
That's just not right.
That's wrong.
I don't think I'd push this way, though. Unless you're putting the 5 on the 2.
I think you gave it to him.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't push that way because you're giving him the 1.
Let's see. Oh,
it's
no.
awfully close.
I don't think so. I think that would be a foul. Yeah, Paul gave it back, so that tells you a lot right there. That I would have not done. I would have. Well, I can't say I wouldn't have done that because if you would have seen my last match. Why are you laughing, Chris? It's not funny.
Sorry.
That hurt. That hurt my one feeling.
You don't have any feelings left. Who are you trying to kid?
That is true. That is very true.
Nice save.
Oh, and puts it right on top of. Paul going for a 3 foul. This could end the match. Oh no, I was thinking it was 3-0 for some reason, 2-1. But yeah, then if Paul wins another one, then Dave's got to win 3 again. Good hit.
Nice hit.
Boy, you could that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and didn't totally sell out a shot either. I mean, he gave him a bang, but he didn't sell out a straight-in shot either. So that was a great hit.
All right. This is an opportunity that Dave needed, but that 9 ball is going to kick that cue ball back behind the 3 and the 5. So he's really got to watch the speed of this cue ball. This could get ugly for Dave. Pocket the 1, but that cue ball could stay right where it is. See? That's what the 9 did. God, that's better than Jeremy Jones. Sorry, JJ.
That was a great call, Dale.
Nice.
Oh, I was going to say, that was a nice hit.
Yeah,
until the scratch.
Paul has to realize, too, that obviously that's a foul. So do you go for the run here? Because I would actually play the 2 and then play safe on the 3. And I think that's what he's going to do. Yep. Try to get that second foul. Mark Bell with the Captain Obvious. I'd say something, Mark, but I don't. I'll leave it alone.
That's a first.
What's your Fargo, Mark? I think we should get Mark in to commentate sometime.
Could be fun. Nice.
Oh,
nice
he
shot.
called that. He called that.
That was a great shot.
And no
goes
shot.
Wild. No shot on it, but
No shot. Captain Obvious. Ouch. No more. Oh. And no shot for Paul. Except for a safety. And safety's not even easy.
mm-mm. Yeah, I was going to say, I'd almost be willing to try that 4-7 in the side.
Good opportunity for Dave Peters again. This is the hardest shot of the next 6 balls. Pocket the 4. It's natural shape to the 5. As long as you don't get it behind the 9.
Nope.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
that
gets-
one. Oh, he diddy-o'd it. It was a no diddy-o.
No Didio. No Didio this time. I thought I was going to rattle and sit there on him.
This is just a weird change in momentum all of a sudden. So now it is, we just got done talking about it. Dave, if he can win this rack, he'll probably have at least 6 minutes yet to, well, it's Paul's break, but to win one more game, and he chop it. That may end
That hurts.
the match.
That's an oops.
Commentator's curse on the 7 ball,
Way to go, Dale.
courtesy of Little Cheddar.
That's what we're here for.
That's right. That's how we earn points. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Paul taking an extension.
Yeah, wisely so.
Run out some more time off the clock.
So not to get everybody's hopes up, or to be, if it is a disappointment, there's a good chance that, depending on the day, we might have Preston Olszewski in the booth for Paul's next match if he goes on to win this. So, Lord help us all. Yeah, that is going to be the downfall of Dave Peters, that miss on the 7 ball, because now he's going to have to win 3 games again in less than 6 minutes. Can't be done. And like I said, it's Paul's break, so.
Yeah, that was a big miss for Dave.
Yeah, that was huge. Chad Johnson, what is new and exciting with you, my friend? Yep, aren't we all? Preston.
Just do it and then ask for forgiveness later.
Yeah, how well has that worked out for you?
It depends on the day of the week.
Yeah.
I can say that because I know she's not in the chat.
Right, she's sleeping.
No, she's actually at dinner. We're supposed to have dinner plans with some friends.
You weren't invited?
I was invited.
Oh, and decided to turn it down to spend time with me?
Yep.
Aw.
Aren't you lucky?
Do you need an answer right away?
No.
He was trying to move that 3 in front of the side pocket so he didn't have to play the 3-7 combo, and I don't blame him. It would make it easier. Oh boy. Oh, and it's on the rail. That's even worse. And the 5 is in front of the 4. I think I'd bank this in the other side. Yeah, that is going to do it for Dave Peters, because Paul is just going to run all kinds of time off the clock now. I would assume he's probably going to take his extension here. I would. See, I would have waited. I would have burned some more time off and then took it in. Look at this. This is a perfect angle for Dave now. Run right into the 4 and the 5. This is not over. We've seen things happen.
Yes, we have.
That was the only,
Cody.
And that's the one shot right there. That was it. The rest of the rack is now solved.
I don't know. 6 or 7 from this angle could be a little tricky.
Yep,
All right,
definitely
there we
not
go.
a gimme. This is the same pocket that he missed the 7 ball in before.
Not this time.
Uh-oh.
But he's not gonna get a
This is going
lead.
straight on. Oh, boy. Yeah. That's no good. That is no good.
Man, it's a little unfortunate. I was hoping for maybe a chance for a comeback.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There is a chance. And it stays breakneck, so. But then he needs a little luck on Paul's break for that final rack, assuming he wins this one and the next one.
Oh, my goodness. Here, now he's got to spot the 10, and if I was Paul,
I'd take my extension.
absolutely. Take your extension right now. Or, yeah, this would be better yet because now you're putting another win on the board. So, extension or not, that's...
Yep. Either way, it's now a 4-game spread.
Yeah, that is going to do it. I think I'm going to go out on a limb now and say that Dave is not going to run 4 racks in 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
Agreed. Even I wouldn't try to predict that one. As crazy as I am.
Glad you said it. I mean, no, I think you're a really sweet guy, Chris.
Liar. Lies.
Yep, you're right. A lot of moaning and groaning out there tonight.
I hear that.
And that's not even in the pool hall. Oi!
Ooh. Well, not that it matters, but.
All right. Paul Olszewski is going to be moving on to round number 2. And Dave is going to miss you.
Dave's just waiting to get underneath a minute so he can call it quits and pack up his stuff. He is not happy with himself.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to stick around for the Friday night tournament after that. All right, folks, that is a wrap for the last match of round number 1. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Greatly appreciated, as always. I appreciate that guy sitting next to me over there. Not Todd Jewell.
Can't get out, Chris.
Yep, can't get right. I hope all of you have a fabulous rest of your Friday night, and if you're playing in a pool tournament somewhere tomorrow, best of luck to you. Remember, Sunday afternoon, 6 o'clock, is the finals of the Ultimate 8-Ball.
Nice.
Rudy McGill and Kenny Ingachi are going to be joining us for, I think, is going to be a pretty cool finals.
Yeah, should be a good fight.
I think Rudy's going to have to give up 3 games to Kenny, so should be good. So, on behalf of all these fine folks, as always, you know what? We're going to shut this down right away because that way
you can do the redraw.
I might get the redraw in, otherwise I may have to do it in a little bit later. So, anywho. Have a fabulous weekend, everybody, and we will see you Sunday evening at 6 o'clock. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody.